Everyone knows Secretariat. The name alone still echoes through racing history. Power, perfection, inevitability. He wasn't just a champion, he was proof that greatness could be engineered. But what if I told you the greatest genetic mystery in horse racing has nothing to do with Secretariat at all? What if the horse who truly broke the science of breeding wasn't born into royalty, but was written off as a mistake? This is not a feel-good underdog myth. This is the true story of a horse whose victories were so impossible they forced scientists to rethink what genetics actually mean. And once you hear it, you'll never look at champions the same way again. In the 1970s, racing believed it had cracked the code. Pedigree was destiny. Bloodlines were blueprints. If a horse came from the right parents with the right muscle structure, lung capacity, and bone ratios, success wasn't a question, it was a prediction. Breeding farms became laboratories, charts replaced instincts, and trainers trusted numbers more than intuition. Champions came from champions. At least, that's what everyone believed. Then there was this horse. No famous bloodline. No perfect conformation. No expectations. He was small, ordinary, and worst of all, he was a gelding. No breeding value, no genetic future. Trainers passed him over. Buyers shook their heads. One expert dismissed him with a sentence that would age very poorly. This horse can't run with the big ones. But while the world was busy measuring pedigree, this horse was learning something else. How to endure, how to adapt, how to fight. At first, the wins felt accidental. A late charge, a tired favorite, a lucky break. But luck doesn't repeat itself. Race after race, the same pattern emerged. This horse didn't explode off the gate. He didn't intimidate rivals. He outlasted them. While others faded, he kept coming. And slowly, an uncomfortable question surfaced. If genetics decide greatness, how is this happening? As victories stacked up, the disbelief turned serious. Elite horses with flawless bloodlines were falling behind, not once, but consistently. Analysts replayed footage, breeders recalculated charts. Nothing added up. This horse wasn't supposed to exist at this level, yet here he was, exposing a crack in racing's most sacred belief, that pedigree alone creates champions. That crack turned into an earthquake. Scientists began asking dangerous questions. What if genetic potential isn't fixed? What if experience rewires performance? What if heart size, pain tolerance, and competitive instinct matter more than lineage? This horse didn't just defy racing logic, he defied biology. Research expanded, metrics changed, breeding philosophies slowly evolved. Because one undeniable truth had emerged: genetics may open the door, but they don't decide who walks through it. His name wasn't shouted like Secretariat's. There were no myths built overnight. But among those who understood the game, he became something else. A contradiction. A horse bred from mediocrity who became one of the greatest money earners in racing history. His name was John Henry. Not great because of where he came from, but because of who he refused not to be. John Henry changed more than races. He changed minds. Breeders began watching horses, not just charts. Trainers focused on development, not labels. And beyond racing, his story echoes everywhere. In every athlete told they're not built right, in every creator without pedigree, in every underdog dismissed too early. So the next time someone tells you greatness is predetermined, remember the horse who proved them wrong. Because sometimes the most powerful force in nature isn't genetics, it's resilience. And the champions we forget are often the ones who change everything.